This is a very great honor indeed, and I would like to thank the University of Western Ontario for conferring this degree on me. I'm extremely grateful and indeed very honored. I'm also delighted that I'm receiving it with graduating bachelor students and doctoral students from the Faculty of Social Sciences. I'm pleased to be here at the University of Western Ontario. As you know, I went to another place a little bit east of here, but we won't mention it today. I do have a family connection, though, with this part of the world. My father's family all come from a town very near to London, Ontario, from Dutton, Ontario, and a number of my cousins and uncles and aunts have gone to this university. We are all, and I'd like to speak especially to those of you who are graduating today, we're all getting degrees here together today, but mine has been a lot more fun than yours because I haven't had to work for it. You have worked very hard and over many years for your achievements. I want to congratulate you all. I also want to congratulate those who kept you going in what is sometimes a lonely, long, and occasionally dispiriting journey. You, the graduating students, know who those are, the family and the friends, the partners, who listened when you said you hated your essays or you hated your thesis, who gave you meals and comfort and told you that you would indeed make it. So I want to recognize and congratulate your whole team as well as you. Convocation addresses usually give advice. For example, look forward, look back, look sideways, look up, look down, but don't fall over. Or if you do, you must enjoy it because it will make you a stronger person. Or they tell you think first of others when you are not thinking first of yourselves. They tell you work hard, relax hard, enjoy yourselves, but don't be selfish. Show, in other words, the strength of Superman or Superwoman, the cunning of the serpent, and the saintliness of a Nelson Mandela. If your experience is like mine at the University of Toronto when I graduated many years ago, you're not going to hear a word of this address because you're sitting there thinking of getting outside to celebrate your achievement with all of your support network and your friends. So I'm going to save us both. I'm not going to give you advice, and you will not need to look as though you're listening appreciatively. What I will do, though, is hope that in your futures there will be three things. With your degrees, you have passed a significant stage in your lives. So my first hope is that you will realize that learning doesn't stop here. You're on a journey that should last until the end. I hope that you will keep your curiosity, that you will learn new things and acquire new skills. They can be things or ones you think you will need or ones you just want to because you do. And I hope that you won't ever let anyone tell you it is a waste of time, that what you are doing is not useful. What is useful anyway? We can never know. My second hope is that you will find, or have found already, an intellectual passion. I count myself very lucky because I found out early on that I loved history. I loved the details of what people in the different pasts ate, wore, played at, believed. I loved the stories and the puzzles. Why did this war break out? Why wasn't there a war at that time? Why did this country follow one path and not another? And although historians won't always admit it to you, I loved and I still love the gossip in history. How can you find more interesting people than, for example, Catherine the Great, Sir John A. Macdonald, or Charles Darwin? History to me is the best and an unending Hello magazine. My third hope is that as you follow your passions and keep learning, you will boldly go across boundaries. Too often in our disciplines, we allow ourselves to get into smaller and tighter boxes, and then we look out from them with mistrust at other forms of inquiry. In my own discipline of history, we don't always talk to political scientists, and political scientists don't always talk to us. In history itself, we see social and political historians who do not speak to each other, who do not understand that we can learn from each other. And sometimes in a misguided attempt to sound serious, we use language that doesn't open out our subject so that others can understand what we are finding out. We should want, as we go on, all of us, to share our knowledge, not hug it greedily to ourselves. I have said that I have three hopes for you today, but there is one more, and the most important one right now. Go and celebrate. You have earned it. Many congratulations.